Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in zones. You got to get him involved.
Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just
turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off on the ground, a 67-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Dickey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
and you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Matthews. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Long way to go on 2nd down.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
grab behind the line. It's Matthews. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Tide will have to call their first timeout after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Dickey. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you've got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Takes a snap, wants to throw. On target to the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Alabama pushing the tempo. Changing the routes with his receivers. From the gun. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Alabama! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here's a give to Hardy. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Out wide right, it's Hardy. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Throwing, Iamaleava. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Hardy. Fighting off the defender. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, TCU! set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to go up top on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here they come on 4th and short from the 50. Turning it on. The 30. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Iamaleava. In the backfield, it's Hardy. Got him right there. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hardy. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. A designed run for the quarterback. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Right side, it's Johnson. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
There's a crease. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Right back to Hardy on first down. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Dickey. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his target down the middle. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Snaps on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Iamaleava to throw. On the move and looking deep. Got his man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the...
Makes a catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Fresh setter downs going to the air. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. just enough time for one final play in this half. On the ground, it's Dickey. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
And his passing game, they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football, but this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, some way.
Making the adjustment. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Out wide right, it's Matthews. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Could not make his way to the corner. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
With the catch, it's Matthews. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Dickey. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. 2nd and goal for the offense. They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point was good. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Again, it's Hardy. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Throwing, Iamaleava unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Johnson. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Making the adjustment on the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. He lets one fly deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Black 14. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Hardy again. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Iamaleava. Look out. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. Hauls it in. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Out wide left, it's Clark. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Looking for more room. He's at the... and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, TCU! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Looking to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And, man, he was just like, forget that, guys. I'm getting this back on one play. Like, obviously the big decision last drive, makes the mistake that goes all the way back to the house, and it looked to me like I want it all back. We're going to get the momentum right now. Defense ready, made a stand, made a nice play.
Left side is Matthews. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Wants to throw one first. Pulls it in. It's Luke. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you.
There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Alabama quickly back to the line. Here comes the offense on first down. Right side, it's Clark. Spins away. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. The give, running right, Brown. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Play action, Iamaleava. Buying time to his right. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback changing the play. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. In traffic, it's Matthews. There he goes. He's at the 20. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Sends it back in motion. Got to make the play on 4th. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Right back to Hardy. Good, strong tackle. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Keep it on the ground. It's Brown. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches, and they didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
He's changing the play. Drops back on 1st down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Crimson Tide with the aerial assault working back at it here. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. The points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you've got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack,